Right, whilst you lot are finishing off, I'll just talk through the next bit. So we're going to get some movement again. Because we're going to work on the edge, I just want us to get us warmed up in the movement. So set of 50. You can use Sugihashi movement if you want, or walk. I don't really mind because we're still warming up. But you're going to walk forwards, then you're going to turn. Walk forwards, then you're going to turn. Now, you can stick to the same side, or you can go opposites. I really don't mind. Okay, but we're going to do 50 in total. But try not to, when you're moving, try not to, like, hands down, turn, hands down, turn. Try and have a bit of life, a little bit of structure in your body, a little bit of power. So when you're moving, boom, then you go. You're moving, then you go. Okay, so it's nice, crisp, bit of strength, bit of control in there, okay? So 50, partner moving away when you're turning. All right, let's go. Come on now. Bit of structure, bit of power, movement, move, push, turn. Bit of structure, push, turn. Here, boom. That's it. That's it. Try and get that little snap in there. Feel that tension at the end. When I say snap, not of your hamstrings or any muscles. Okay. A little push, boom. That little push back. That's it. That's it. Nice and controlled. Keep that structure. Good Newlands. That's it. Noah Deans, you look like you're going for a walk in the park. Come on, let's have a little bit of power. I want to see that power. You look like you got stronger. Okay, I want to see it. Is there any heating in your shed, Chris? Or is it freezing in there? Does Miros let you have the heating on? No. I'm confused, am I? I said, is there any heating in your shed, Chris? Does Miros let you have any heating on, or does he not?
Yeah, we've got this tiny one in the corner.
Wow, I'm surprised he's giving you anything. I'm surprised he's
yeah, he's kind of used to on the soft, so.
You done, dog?
Yeah, man.
Good. Okay, whilst you're finishing that, the next 50, okay, so once you've finished, you can move on to the next 50, is then coming on when you turn, okay? So they're coming on, then you turn. Must be turning techniques every single one. Partner coming on, 50, okay? Let's go. Nice. Get that acceleration here, bam. Power, bam. Here, pull, go. That's it, come on. That's it, guys, come on. Yes, that's it. So they're coming on. As they're coming on, nice pull, turn, set yourself. Boom, nice and strong. Walk back, turn, set yourself. That's it. Good. Finish nice and strong at the end of the movement. Good. All right, Abbas and Yasin. I can see you this week. That's a nice change. So, walking back, turning, boom. Walking back, turning. Okay, until next exercise.
Yeah, is it just on the strong side, or do you want both
Either
sides?
or, your choice. It can be just the strong side if you want, or you can mix it up. I really don't mind. Okay. Good. That's it. Yeah, moving back. Good. Whilst you're finishing those, next one is moving sleeve side. Okay, so the next one is moving sleeve side. So for me, I hold the sleeve with my left hand. I'm going to skip to the side. I'm going to turn. Then stay facing that way, skip to the side. Then you're going to turn. So that way you'll always turn on your strongest side. Okay, sleeve side you're moving to. So if you're left-handed, you're going to move to your right. If you're right-handed, you're going to move to your left every time. So from here, you're just going to side step, turn, side step, turn. Okay, 50. Let's go, moving sleeve side. After this one, we're going to get into it. Sleeve side and turn, sleeve side and turn. That's it, moving sleeve side. So if you're right-handed, you're moving to your left. If you're left-handed, you're moving to your right. Yeah, that's it. Skip to the side, go, 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 turn, yeah. And it can be any turning technique that you can think of. That's not the important part right now. That's it, good work. Keep going, it'll be 2 seconds. Good, you've done James Ive, yeah?
Yeah.
Good lad. Okay, cool. Right, I'll just give you a couple of seconds to finish off, some of you. Alright. And then, okay, good, right. So let's get into this. So last week we looked at using the area as a tool, okay, using it as a way of creating a reaction. And we were the person that was backing up our partner to the edge to create a reaction to throw them, okay? So we're going to assume the other role now, that we are the person being backed up, okay? Now, one of the biggest problems that happens when you walk backwards or you're being pressured against the edge is the first thing you do is you square your stance up, okay, which we know means it's easy for them to attack this way, easy for them to attack this way, okay, and it really gives us not a great opportunity to throw them. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just start in stance, we're going to come back and use a point in your room where you're going to imagine that's the end of the area. If you step one more step back, there's a good chance you're going to get a penalty, okay? So from here, we're going to have our hands up, we're going to have our grip, we're going to go 1, 2, okay? When we get there, I just want you to push forwards and then push back again, okay? So from here, I'm doing a couple of movements. I'm going 1, 2, I'm back to the point. I'm going to lean back, push forwards, and then push back again, okay? Just a few reps of that before we go into the next stage, okay? All right, so from here, we're in stance, we're moving back, we get to that point, we lean back, we push forwards, and then we move back again, okay? I don't want to take it too far until we're ready. Come on, William. That's it. So from here, hands are up, go 1, 2, here, push forwards, push back. Push forwards, push back. That's the most important thing. Good. That's it. Hey Jude, all right? All right, good. Okay. So tell me, what's the problem? We know if I keep on moving back, I get a penalty if I just walk out. But what's the problem if I push back quite hard? What's the problem if I push back really hard?
You could get thrown forward.
Yeah. So like last week, our first reaction was back them up, wait for them to push us back, and then we're going to turn. Yeah? Now, the idea of this is we start off, is we backed up, so we do push forward a little bit. But the key word is a little bit. With this little push forward, we're just giving them a little bit of information to go forwards, okay? There's no way there's enough for them to turn. So there's a good chance they're going to push me back even harder to exaggerate my movement, yeah? They want me to push them harder. So I've been backed up, I decided to give them a little bit more. As soon as I feel them push me to get a bigger reaction, I use that to turn. Now, when I turn, if I've been backed up here, and as I turn here, I end up stepping out the area, does the technique still count?
Yes, because you started it in the area.
Yeah, exactly right. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to back up, we're going to use our marker, wherever your marker is, push forward a little bit, then big pull, and then I'm going to turn. Now, it could be any technique. Taitoshi, deep squat, Marate, Uchima, Harai, whatever you want, okay? Your favourite turning technique. But I want it in that sequence. So hands up, you're backing up, little push forwards, before you then take that power, okay? That push forwards is so important though, don't forget it. Does everybody understand? Does that make sense, yeah? Alright, let's go. Your technique, as long as it's a turning one. I'll do a few as well so you can see. So here, little push back, wait, and then I go, yeah? So boys, if you want to use each other, you can use each other, but just look after one another, yeah? Use the area. So here, back up, here, boom, push forwards. And remember, they push us back because we've not given them enough. Okay, that little push forwards for me is just like a little teaser. Okay, I'm just teasing it forwards, and they need me to go bigger, so they push me harder. Yeah, and then I use it on them. Okay, so we're tricking our partner. And for all of this, think about same side of the opponent. Yeah, for all of this, think about the same side of the opponent. Good. So we back up, we spot the edge, little push forwards, then big turn back. That's it. Alright Lucas, I'm guessing I can see that. Yeah, no worries. So here, we back up, push forwards, then boom. That's it. And really think about it in your head. Really get used to that transfer away. So you back, a little bit forwards, maybe even a little bit of tension in your arms. Yeah, good. And just Mate a second, that's something that you can think about, okay? If I'm looking to give a reaction that I'm not really doing, I'll generally do more with my arms. Okay, so if I want to give a false, not a false attack, but a false reaction, when I'm here, when I push forwards, I might push forwards with my leg a little bit, but I might exaggerate a bit more with my arms, so they fit, it's a bit more of an obvious feeling. If you're trying to attack somebody, I always say disguise what you're doing with your arms. But obviously, the opposite is true when you want to trick them. So when I'm pushing forwards a little bit here, I'm actually going a little bit more with my hands, so then I can feel them come back to change, okay? So when you're here, you're backing up, a little bit back, a little bit forwards with your legs, but with your arms, and then go, okay? So a little bit more obvious with your arms on this one. All right, let's give it a go. A little bit more obvious with your arms. Push them a little bit more. And then go, yeah, you got it down. That's it. Good. Back. Push with your arms, and then pull. Yeah, that's it, Chris. And remember, when you push him back, okay? When he pushes you a little bit, you push him back some more because you're looking for a bigger reaction. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Good. Now, Philip, the movement's actually right, but don't keep your hands so close to your body, okay? Have your hands out. Yeah, nice and strong. Looks like you're trying to hug yourself. Okay? That's it. Bussa, yeah, that's good. Good. Okay, nice, Mate. So, with this one, you're definitely, if you're the person being pressurised on the back, on the line, it reduces what you can do, okay? But it doesn't mean you can't do something from each situation, okay? So this time we're backed up, but our partners really now, we've backed up, they're really trying to pull us towards them, okay? Now, as they try and pull us towards them, they're in the same stance. All we're going to do, we're still pulling back a little bit, is we're going to come forwards and koso on the outside, okay? So I'm just going to use my cone so you can see the feet and the attack. So if I'm in stance, I picked up the wrong cones again. You can't see the, well, you can't see the blue on the blue. Let's go yellow. Okay, so if they're in right stance, I'm in right stance, and I'm backed up on this edge, okay, they're pulling me, I'm pulling them, all I'm doing is attacking this outside. Okay, and what that will do is just get me away from the edge and back in. I might throw them, but ultimately I'm in a bit more safety, okay, so I can use the area again. So from here we're pulling, then attacking the outside leg. Yeah? Alright, just a couple of minutes on this one because it's not that tricky. So here we pull, then on the outside. Yeah? So they know now I want to try and turn on them against this edge. If they keep pushing me, I want to turn on them. So now they're pulling me back a little bit. Yeah, because I'm pulling them, then I come to the outside. Let's have a go. That's a little koso. From here, pull. Here, show the arms, and then on the outside of that far leg. That's it. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's it, Marby. You don't change your angle. You've got to stay on that same line. When you go for this, you're not trying to come round the body to attack that far leg. You go directly to that far leg. That's it. Good, and remember, this is just a block. It's not a nice sweep. Okay, it's not a nice sweep. It's just a block of that back leg. Good. Yeah, that's it. Pull. Create that reaction, and then go. Yeah, good. Right, nice, good, Mate. So that's the easy stuff, forwards and backwards, yeah? Now let's look at the side. Now, we're here, and we're going to move sleeve side, or for us, lapel side, their sleeve side, okay? I'll explain, don't worry. Right v right, I'm moving this way, okay? So this is their front leg here. Can you remember what we talked about last week? If they move towards our sleeve side, what did we do? What did we do last week if they moved towards our sleeve side? Somebody said something, but I don't know who said what and what they said. Anybody? What did we do? What technique? Yeah, it was a turning technique, wasn't it? If they moved to our sleeve side, we were turning across, okay? So if we imagine this is the person here, I've moved sleeve side, so they step across with their front foot to turn. Does that make sense? Can you all, yeah? Okay, cool. So for us, we're going to go from stance, we're going to move sleep, there, sleep side, but now we're going to sweep. Okay? So you can imagine, as I've moved to the side here, they've started to step, boom. I sweep this leg completely from them. Yeah? That's what we're looking for. So we're here, we're in position, we've got our grip, we're sidestepping in stance, not square, like this. So we're here, we're going 1, 2, big step, sweep across. Yeah? 1, 2, big step, sweep across. That big step is allowing for them to start their turn. Does that make sense to everybody? Is anybody not quite sure? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Let's go. So that's the end position of them starting their turn. I'm moving big step, sweeping across. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. And if you've got flip-flops or anything that you want to set up like that, then you can. Okay. But I've literally done they would be in stance like this. Here, they've stepped to here. So I've gone 1, 2, big step, sweep. Yeah, on that near leg. That's what you got to think about in your head. Still have your stance. 1, 2, sweep. That's it. So if you're right-handed, you're sweeping with your left foot for Diashi Kosoto. I don't really care what it's called, as long as you're sweeping across that side. If you're right-handed, you're going to be if you're left-handed, sorry, you're going to be sweeping with your right foot. So here, 1, 2, boom, sweep across. That's it. Yeah, good effort with that. And once you feel confident with the movement, speed it up, speed that, add that change of pace. So here, slowly, slowly move, go. Yeah? That's it. Good. Now, for those of you that are slightly more advanced, okay, and if you're struggling with this, don't worry about this too much. But if this was me, and I wanted to create the reaction for the turn, I want them to feel confident to turn. As I'm moving, I might just drop my shoulder a tiny bit. So when I'm here, if you imagine I've got a nice strong grip like this, if I just drop my shoulder a little bit, my partner's going to feel that I'm slightly off balance, and that's just to encourage them to have a go, okay? Because if my shoulder's down, I'm leaning, yeah, they're gonna throw me at some point, okay, with something. So from here, I might have the shoulder down, so as I move in, then, boom, as I come across. I will correct it, but I just want to lead them on, okay? So from here, shoulder slightly down as I'm moving, down, 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 and then I speed up across. Yeah? Let's give it a go. That's it. And remember, the uki is stepped across for their turn. They're here, boom. They're thinking that they're going to go and turn in on you. As soon as that foot comes, that's the foot that you're taking from them. Okay? So they're here, they're moving, they step. That's the leg you attack. And that's when you get that. That's it. Yeah. And remember, when you're going for that sweep, your sweeping foot tries to stay in contact with the floor. Okay, so here we step, boom, in contact with the floor. Don't allow it to come up too much. Good, William, that's it. Go on, Modines, come on. Yeah, okay, just want to take a sec. So I think most of you are pretty much getting the movement right, but you're all staying at that same speed. So you're here, you're going side, side, step, sweep, okay? Which is nice, you know, there's nothing too wrong with it, but you'd struggle to get that throw. You need to accelerate with Ashiwaza. You can't stay at that same pace the whole time. There has to be an acceleration. So when you're here, you can go slow, slow, big step, sweep across, yeah? Slow, slow, big step, across. You know, anybody who's good at Ashiwaza, there's a change of tempo, there's a change of pace. It's not a straight line steady, okay? There has to be that acceleration, okay? So carry on, and I want to see that. 1, 2, boom, as you sweep across. Let's go. That's it. Sweep across. Yeah. Good effort. That's it, stick with it, you're doing well. It's not an easy one, this. And in your head, you should be thinking about, you only go for the sweep when they start the turn. So you should be visualizing them starting that turn on you. That's when you speed up, okay? Because they've initiated the movement. Lots of time in Ashiwaza, they are going and you're catching up with it, okay? Good. Okay, nice. Right, Mate. So we'll have a chance to come back to this. We've addressed forwards and backwards. We've moved to their sleeve side. Now, let's talk about the other direction for us. What was the difficulty for them if I moved in the other direction? What was the difficulty for them? Tone?
They might leave their shoulder behind them when they turn.
Yeah, it's really tricky for them to turn, isn't it? I know we did talk about cross grips and stuff like that, but it's actually a much harder direction. And for me, it's the one that gives them the least amount of options. Yeah? So forwards and back and to the side, they've got maybe 3 or 4 different things that they could possibly do. With this way, it's really limiting. So we looked at the cross grip turn, but what else did we look at? What was the main thing we looked at? What was the main technique?
Satsai?
Wasn't Satsai. Well, if I remember.
Moving behind the back, I think.
I didn't. Somebody's.
Moving behind the back?
Yeah, I might have moved behind their back.
All right, turning technique.
Not a turning technique.
All right.
Did we not look at Ouchigari from there?
Yeah, we did.
All right. So if I was pressuring somebody up against the edge, we looked at if they move towards my lapel side here, maybe they go boom, maybe they're coming round the back, maybe they're trying to uranagi me, maybe they're trying to take me off that up way, yeah? Yeah? Okay. So let's think about it. If I move this way and I'm sort of hinting to come out of stance for like a uranagi pickup, yeah? Let's get the stance there just so you can see. So if I'm here like this, they're in stance, and we're thinking I'm moving this way to come behind, which leaves them with what technique?
Ouchi.
Ouchi. So they're sort of stepping here and in. Who knows the one main, well there's 2 real counters. What's a counter to Ouchigari? Who knows? Okay, good. I'm glad we all know.
Gak.
The main thing is Satsai Shurikamiyashi. Okay? So if they're sweeping there, actually, I sweep this foot. Yeah? So what I can do is I can set the trap. I'm here like this, I come behind, but I know that they're going to want to come behind this way. So I almost take a shallower step and I wait for it. As soon as they come in here, this foot plants on the outside. Okay? So I can go Satsai. The other one is as they come in here, is actually I lift the leg up and turn their technique into like an uchimata. Okay, so I do like an uchimata sakeshi. But for us, let's concentrate on the satsai movement. Yeah? So this is what we're going to do now. Our partner, we're in here, we come to this side, we step, they're going ouchi, and we come over for satsai on this side. Okay? So have a little try. We're here, we come round, we step, our back foot round, they attack ouchi, we go satsai. Yeah? Have a little try. See if you can think about it, see if you can visualize it. You're lucky if you've got a partner because you might be able to get into the right position. Okay? So let's have a go. So same side of the opponent, you move to the side, come round, they're ouchi, you're satsai. That's it. Must be same side on this. If we go opposite siders, it changes what we do. So don't tie your legs up, James Ives. Don't tie your legs up, mate. So when we're here, you step round and your satsai is there. Okay, my legs are in line when I do satsai. So when I'm here, I come round and step there. So that, who's doing it? Chris and Martin?
Would you do that one more time?
So from here, I step into the side, I come round as if, so from stance I'm stepping as if I'm going to do like a uranagi. Okay, they're going ouchi on that side, I come across with satsai here. Yeah? See you, Mohammed?
Bye, thank you.
His back foot's coming forward to do the ouchi, isn't it? So it's a bit nearer.
Yeah, of course. You think if somebody's coming round, I'm going to be stepping for my ouchi here, which actually steps you straight on. Okay? That's why ouchi, especially at lower level, ouchi is such a good technique because the counters to ouchi are really hard. The actual counter techniques is like satsai to surikomiyashi, also making them force it into an uchimata to do like a sakeshi sort of movement. So, yeah, ouchi is really good. Mikhail. Yeah, you forget I can see you. That's it. So they're here, they're stepping round, then I come on. Okay, good, right. Now, because that one is trickier, you can do any one of the ones that we've done so far, okay? That one I know is most probably a little bit of a stretch for some of you on what you can visualize. So if you want to go back to the forwards, the backwards, the other side, you can, okay? Entirely up to you, okay? Last couple of minutes before we finish it off. Let's go. Obviously, you can still do that one as well if you want. So we looked at from here, we backed up, little movement forwards before we turned. Then from here, we both pull in, then we switch, close soap on the outside. Then from here, we went side, side, big step, sweep, okay? And then this side here, step, satsai on this side. Yeah? Not an easy sequence, not an easy sequence. That's it. So here, back up, here, little push forwards before I step and turn. We're both pulling now on the edge, then I switch on the outside. Then from here, I move to the side, big step, sweep. Then from here, I go to the other side, I step here, satsai. That's it. That's all right, you're doing well. Good, James. That's it. Remember, you can do any part of those now. Good, Dan. Good, William. Don't kick that cabinet, no, mate. I don't want you breaking your foot. Good. So from that stance, we've got that pressure. Good. Joseph, just think about what you do in your hands, though. You like this dance, like you're a puppet going across the screen. Yeah, that's it. Get some strength in your arms. Not like that, though. Yeah, that's better. Like you're a goalkeeper. Get him up. Imagine if you don't keep him up, Philip's going to whack you around the head. Okay? So keep him up. I said imagine, Philip. I never said do it. That's it. Like you're a hostage. That's it. Good. And then go. Good effort, Dan. Good, Mate. Well done. Good effort with that. As I said, not an easy sequence, that lot, because you're going to have to do a lot of, you're going to have to visualise it quite a bit to get into the right space. But if you can get to a point where you can visualise where the feet are going, it's really effective. That Ashiwaza one as well, it works. If you're against the same sided or opposite sided, it works exactly the same. Obviously, you just move in different directions, but it's a really good one. Something like Fabio Bazille, he does that sort of movement really well, and he'll get it on both sides. So having that slight exaggeration is really, really good. And from here, go in. But you've got to make sure you make a big step to sweep and not a little step and trip yourself over. Okay, that's the key with that one, as well as the acceleration. But good work. Well done, guys. Good little bit of work the last few weeks. Let's keep it up.